What is up, my comic comrades? So we wanted to jump on real quick and tell you guys our thoughts on the new Batsuit for Matt Reeves' Batman movie. He finally revealed it yesterday. We got it's a 54-second clip, but we really got 20 seconds of Pattinson in the Batsuit. So, of course, we had to talk about it, especially I'm the biggest Batman fan ever, so it's we got to get on and talk about this. So here we are.
Yeah, and this is our typical podcast setup.
Yes.
But we've told you guys from the beginning when we started doing this that when big stuff comes out like this, that we were going to jump on and actually post this on the main channel. So here we are, and this is definitely worth jumping on and talking about for a few minutes.
For sure. I feel like ever since November, everyone's been itching to get a peek of the Batsuit, and we finally got it. Not just a picture either. I thought it was going to be a still.
So did I.
Like what Snyder did for his Batsuit.
Yep.
But no, we got it actually in motion, although we didn't see the ears.
Right. You don't see the full suit. You just see about a quarter, from what would you say, just below his shoulders.
Right. It's like nipples.
Yeah.
So forehead.
Nipples to forehead. Yeah. So, but what we saw was pretty dope. Now you've been a part of the club, just chomping at the bit to see the suit, see what they're doing. What was your initial take?
Okay, so I like how this suit is an amalgamation of a bunch of different things. So at first glance, you just see the chest and the bat symbol on his chest, right? And it's very much having vibes of Arkham Origins, of the Arkham Origins suit and the Arkham Knight suit. So we got the Arkham games in there because looks like that metal plating, but with divides in it. So when he moves, it moves with him. He's even got the little elastic bands on the shoulders to kind of keep it just like in the Arkham Origin game. Then his cape, it has that little collar pop, which a lot of big Batman fans know that is literally the same cape design that Sean Murphy used, the artist for Batman the White Knight and a bunch of other stuff. So that's really cool. And then the cowl, from what we've seen of it, we didn't see the ears yet, but if you look closely, because obviously I was picking this apart, I took screenshots, I'm looking for all high-res images and whatnot. It actually looks like it's stitched together a little bit, like it's like leather or some kind of plating that looks like it's stitched. And to me, when you zoom in on the picture, it almost is giving off that Gotham by Gaslight vibe cowl, because remember that's back in the day. So that version of Batman, it's all stitched in leather, and this kind of looks like that. So it looks like Matt Reeves pulled from a lot of different eras of Batman,
definitely,
and just threw it all together. But I like it. Now if this was the final Batsuit, I probably wouldn't like it. But we know that Matt Reeves has a trilogy in mind,
right?
So we know that we're probably going to get the 3 movies, because I would imagine this movie is going to be very successful. Matt Reeves is a fantastic director, and the cast is brilliant. So I'd imagine this movie is going to do really, really well. So I think, by the end of this movie, definitely by the second movie, we're going to get a more realized version of the Batsuit. So I'm really, really excited. Also, the bat symbol looks like some kind of weapon, maybe a batarang. I know people were saying maybe some kind of hooks, batarang, grapple gun, maybe something. But if you look close on that too, there's 2 little, how pocket knives have that little clip, so you can put it in your pants pocket or something like that. They're on both sides of the batarangs or the bat symbol. So I'm excited.
I was 100% with you, and your face yesterday, you could not have been more giddy just about seeing it finally.
Yes.
But there was also that air of I'm not sure yet.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to soak it in.
You were really absorbing. You're I don't know. I really need to think about this. I'm totally with you. My biggest excitement about it is it's clearly, and I think Matt Reeves even told us this was going to be the case, where the suit is, it's like a do-it-yourself. He made this at home. It's 100%. A patched-together suit. It's his first suit as young Bruce Wayne turned Batman. I freaking love that it looks like some really smart guy who just patched together body armor with a whole bunch of different pieces. The metal bat symbol on his chest that does very much remind me of Batman the Arkham series and all that kind of thing. I think it could be, we might be getting that whole element where it's the metal from Joe Chill's gun.
Ooh,
that's melted down. Now my hope, what I'm hoping it is the metal from Joe Chill's gun that he's using as batarangs. He's melted down and he's made them batarangs, and they're 2 batarangs side by side. That's what I'm hoping it is. That could be
really cool.
Because man, would that be unique? Never been done, and that would be really cool if he's popping them off and flinging them. I mean, that'd be dope. But I also, like you just said, I love the idea that we are going to get to see over the course of 3, maybe 4 movies, this evolving, growing Batman who, like the very beginning of how he becomes Batman, but not like we've typically seen it in the past, where he's like this rich billionaire and he's got access to all this tech and he kind of starts right out the gate with, he's Batman.
Right.
This will be like that early stage. He doesn't really know what he's doing yet. He's just figuring it out, and it's that hodgepodge, and seeing him grow from this piecemeal suit to this maybe muscle car Batmobile to this evolution to the next. Each movie he'll have the next stage of Batman, to where in the end we get the full, maybe Batman Hush style Batman.
Ooh, for sure.
Something like that. And you couple that with the rest of the cast that Matt Reeves, who again, like you said, is just a tremendous director, has put in place. I have such high hopes for this movie, and the music.
Yeah, Michael
the
Giacchino.
Score from Michael Giacchino that is alongside with this clip. It's stuck in my head. I cannot wait to hear the rest of that score.
Matt
and
Reeves
what he's done with it.
tweeted out saying, if you guys need to hear it
I
all.
saw that.
He's like, you don't even know what's going to happen to you.
Because it's so different, too. It's so fresh. And the fact that he's told us that this is going to be kind of like a noir detective story, and that has some serious vintage vibes to it.
For sure.
But also Batman. Oh, I just love it. Love it.
I'm also, one thing that stood out to me, being the big Batman the Animated Series fan that I am, is the red and black camera test for this.
Yes.
Red and black are the main 2 color palettes for Batman the Animated Series. You look at any promo image, the main freaking image
100%.
and logo for the series is Batman on a black and red background.
Yeah.
So I was like, interesting that, and we've seen set photos of the blimps being incorporated into Gotham. Batman the Animated Series, that very noir feel. So I am very much digging that. And again, like you said, I love that we're seeing Bruce evolve, because they did. I think another thing too that made me like the suit is I like that Matt Reeves and other people involved kind of warned everyone.
Yeah.
Right. They're like, this is going to be a very much Batsuit that he put together himself, and same thing with the Batmobile. The guy who designed the Batmobile is actually on Instagram, and he's the designer of this new Batmobile, said it's very much a muscle car on steroids. And I'm like, what is gonna happen?
So good.
So I'm super excited. I am curious though to see the length of the ears, because I know it's Batman. So so I wonder if they're gonna go with short ears, long ears. Very curious, because I think, to me personally, I like the shorter ears. I think that makes them look a little more intimidating. A little more huskier and bulkier. But I'm a fan of all, either way.
For sure. And the fact that it is like a first suit, and it's going to be like a piecemeal type thing. Because I did notice, because they didn't show the entire cowl.
No.
You don't see, you stop, like you said, around the forehead. So you see the back end of the cowl also, and it almost bubbles out back.
It does.
And so it makes me, it's just got me really I want to see the rest of the cowl. Show the whole thing.
I told you, I think if I had to pick a gripe, that would be my only gripe, but I still can't judge it because we haven't seen the whole cowl yet. But from what we did see, it almost looks like the Daredevil Netflix cowl.
Yes, very much so.
In a sense, where it looks like a helmet piece, and then around the neck, it kind of goes to cloth and it thins out. So I'm curious to see, a hold, because we need to see the whole cowl before you can judge it. But that would be my only thing that I'm a little concerned about. But I think overall, it's probably going to look dope. And what is his gauntlets going to look like? Because once again, we only saw nipples to forehead. So we still got 70% of the Batsuit to see still.
Let's start that as a hashtag, nipples to forehead, the Batman.
But I think this is looking very promising, and definitely way different from anything. I really like the Sean Murphy inspired Batcape with the collar.
That was a nice ad.
Yeah, I think that is going to play really well and adds to that noir detective feel. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, for me, we talk about it all the time, how it's great to do different things, to try something new, as long as the core, the heart of it stays intact.
Yep.
And I personally just was super excited to see that they're trying something new, but there's just every element has some sort of at least a tip of a hat to some element of Batman that we've gotten in comics or the animated series. And that's what they promised.
Yeah.
They've been saying that from the very beginning, that this is going to harken back to some of the greatest Batman storytelling that fans have loved over the years.
Can't wait.
And so far, man, the vibes are right in line. So I'm super stoked.
Yeah, it looks almost like we're going to get a Batman Year One mixed with Long Halloween if all these rumors keep staying true. So
You're saying things to me.
I know, right? But what did you guys think? Do you like the suit? Do you hate the suit? Do you just want to wait and see more? Let us know in the comment section down below. But we're going to keep staying up to date with all this Batman news because I know we're super excited about it. So as soon as we get a trailer, we'll probably do another one of these because I want to see it all.
I cannot wait. I want to see the Batmobile.
Yes. Oh,
bring it.
Bring
it, Matt.
Let's get a camera test of that. No stills. We need video.
Can we also say kudos to Warner Brothers for letting their director bring his work to the audience
on his personal
on
account.
His personal Vimeo, his personal Twitter, him allowing him and trusting him to take his work to the audience and present it, as opposed to him making him wait and doing like a big media campaign, letting him show the audience, because we were all waiting for it.
Very
so
cool.
Kudos to Warner Brothers for letting him do that.
For sure. But again, let us know what you guys think in the comments section below, and we'll see you guys next time when we talk about all things comics.